Nash outside. The pass to Duncan. Here's McCray. Nash outside. Duncan gets a wide open look. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Clark, Ewing, and Jordan. Incredible freshman talents in different ways.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, Ewing's MO is to dominate the inside defensively. Rebounding and blocking shot, rim protecting, scoring near the hoop. Jordan is looking to get his by shooting and sliding. Play lockdown perimeter D. Boy, it's a joy to watch both of these guys play, and I can't wait to see them get after it.
I can't wait either. Pass to Floyd. Here's Nash. Barnett covering. Here's Floyd. Back to Nash. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on James Worthy. Clark and Mike, as we know, 2 big rule differences between the college and NBA game. No three-point line in NCAA basketball. And Clark, no shot clock as well.
Yeah, I think those rules, Kevin, favor teams that focus on the inside play. Guys like Pat Ewing. It also rewards those teams that are patient. Teams like UNC who are prone to play a delay game at times.
Jordan's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. And that one's good. Duncan's got his second basket of the game.
Tough matchup because of the height differential, but he did a nice job carving out space for his shot there.
Craftiness beating size.
Hoyas leading by 3. And a dream deferred. The Tar Heels back once again in this championship game. For more, let's go to our championship sideline reporter, David Ulver.
Thanks very much. When you think about North Carolina, they are seeking their first national title in 25 years. They've been so close so many times. 4 times they were national runners-up, including last year. Sam Perkins and James Worthy are back from that team. They each said they learned a lot from last year's run in the tournament. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. And for the Tar Heels, Mike, tonight, the X factor might be a freshman.
This Michael Jordan kid is special. He lives for these big moments. Told me he wished he could have played last year. Might have been a different result.
Stage doesn't seem too big for him, does it, Mike?
Never. Well, this UNC team, they're known for their delay game. Without a shot clock, they'll hold the ball late, which in turn will shorten the games.
And you know, Mike, that style's worked extremely well for them this season. North Carolina has won 15 straight games and overall 31-2.
Ahoy is shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the Tar Heels making a change here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Tar Heels trail by 7.
You know, before this weekend, none of these guys have played in a dome. It's hard to shoot in these places, Clark.
Yeah, you know, I think sometimes, Mike, that's a tad overrated, but there is something to the fact that your depth perception is a little bit off. You can't really simulate what it's like in a dome. So I think you look for these teams to really attack and not settle for jump shots.
And the Tar Heels making a change here. McLaughlin's checked in. And so Green will bring it up for Georgetown. Nash outside. Pass to Ewing. Here's Bailey. Back to Ewing. Nash left side. Pass to Ewing. From 15 feet away. That's good on the jump shot.
A rare jumper for Ewing. Pat normally operates within 5 feet.
Here's Caldwell. Outside, Jordan. And he makes good on the way. Jordan's got 5 now.
And you can count that one as a screen assist. The pick allows him to get free and go right to the rim.
Nash, the pass to Ewing. And then Ewing with the jam.
Tell you what, that one felt like more than 2 points. Ewing shaking the floor, firing up his Hoya teammates.
And the Tar Heels call time here.
Nothing going for them right now. Their offense is in big trouble.
They seem to be in a rush to get out of this rough spot, and that's adding to their frustration.
Barnett, he's checked in for North Carolina. Duncan, he's checked in for the Hoyas. Floyd comes in for Weber. Mike, when we take a look out on the court, so much talent out there right in front of us on the floor.
Kevin, there are at least 5 bona fide NBA players in this game. Ewing, Jordan, Perkins, Floyd, Worthy. A star-studded championship game.
Tell you what, I love the energy that Michael Jordan plays with because his energy is infectious. It gives his team energy.
Now the Hoyas with it. They're on a 16-6 run. And the pass to Nash. Pass to Green. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Tar Heels trail by 8. Jordan outside. Duncan with the block. Passes it to Nash. Pass to Ewing. To the middle. Here's Duncan. That's good. And Ewing with the assist. Duncan's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hoyas.
Conference freshman of the year, guard Michael Jordan appears headed to slaughter. Excellent distribution. That possession highlighting how important unselfishness is.
Duncan against Jordan. There's the pass to Ford. Ewing with it. Duncan scanning the floor. On the wing, Ewing. 6 points for him. Here's Floyd. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Floyd's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Hoyas. And young Michael Jordan, born in Brooklyn. Clark, he grew up in Wilmington, North Carolina.
And Kevin, it's well chronicled, but Jordan didn't make his varsity basketball team until he was a junior. It's an indication of how everybody's journey to development is different. Michael used that slight, though, as fuel, becoming a high school All-American. Michael Jordan, one to keep tabs on as his career progresses.
And Jordan gets it to go.
Playing in his final game at Georgetown, senior guard Eric Sleepy Floyd with just about 2,300 career points. Floyd is the all-time leader in Hoyas basketball history.
Pass to Bacon. Worthy against Ewing. Teardrop shot, and Ewing with the block.
That length will serve Ewing well in his professional career.
And the Tar Heels call time here. And Clark, the man they call Sleepy. Floyd is 6'3", and some kind of excitement for the Hoyas.
Love the way he plays with such flair and enthusiasm and energy. He's the focal point of the Georgetown attack, and I really expect Sleepy Floyd to be a first-round draft pick in the upcoming NBA draft.
He is a dynamo for sure.
Yep.
Worthy, the pass to Jordan. Perkins trying to break loose. And North Carolina with another miss.
Georgetown center Pat Ewing, the 7-foot freshman sensation, was born in Jamaica. Played lots of soccer and cricket as a youngster. His family moved to Boston for high school, and the rest is history.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And naturally, Coach, when the Ewings moved to Boston, Pat picked up the game of basketball.
Boy, did he ever. Becoming one of the most sought-after recruits ever. Pat visited a few schools, including North Carolina, but Ewing picked Georgetown.
I think you liked Big John Thompson, didn't you? Duncan outside. Here's Floyd, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Taking advantage of the over-anxious D, Floyd draws a whistle here.
The Hoyas haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. Adams, he's checked in for Barnett. We've got 1:18 left here in the first half. Jordan, and there's the call on Michael Jordan. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Couldn't avoid the charge there, even with the little hop step.
Here's Floyd. Bailey passes to Green. Perkins pulls it in. Tar Heels trail by 8. And it's Floyd with the rebound.
Just unable to get into any kind of rhythm this quarter.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. But his team is doing what they can to try and get him going.
Jordan down low. Out of bounds, Georgetown takes possession. And the Hoyas making a change here. McCrae's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Hoyas leading by 8.
Reach in foul.
And the Tar Heels making a change here. Bacon's checked in.
Third team foul.
Here's Floyd.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Bailey. Outside, Davis. Passes to Bailey. Connects in the foul line jumper. Bailey's got 6.
Perfect pass there. Understanding how to set up his teammate.
Jordan looking it over. And so it's the Georgetown Hoyas going into and as dusk ascends over the French Quarter here in New Orleans, Louisiana, we're ready to go with the second half. With Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan coming to you live from New Orleans, North Carolina, and Georgetown. Tonight, we'll crown a champion.
During this year's NCAA tournament, North Carolina is shooting over 75% in the second half. Some tremendous post-halftime play.
In the tournament, Clark, the Tar Heels over 75% after the break. How have they shot it so well?
There are a number of factors, Kevin, but I think one of the primary ones is patience. UNC has that stall game, if you will. They're looking for the best shot, and they wait for the right shot. The experience of James Worthy, I think, helps them with that as well.
Helps them a lot. Taking a look at the Tar Heels. Perkins out there with Worthy. Then there's Bacon. Then it's Barnett. And it's Jordan in at the 2. Great job by the Tar Heels so far, neutralizing Pat Ewing.
Well, you have to box Pat out, clearly. And you can't over-attack him with your offense. UNC doing a nice job keeping Ewing in check so far.
The guy for Georgetown tonight, the sensational freshman, Patrick Ewing. For more, let's go over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Now, remember, Patrick Ewing almost went to North Carolina. Instead, he's powering the Hoyas to their first title game appearance since 1943. He's the most dominant defensive force in college basketball. A 7-footer with incredible quickness. Ewing already has NBA GM salivating. Georgetown is very lucky that he picked the Hoyas over the Tar Heels. Guys?
Indeed, D.A. Thank you very much. And Clark, I have to ask, have you ever seen a freshman like Patrick Ewing?
Kevin, in a word, no. Patrick controls the paint, dominates it, actually. Conference Defensive Player of the Year, over 3 block shots a game. He really is the epitome of a rim protector.
I don't know, Clark, how you attack him. I mean, it's got to be an impossible chore.
Yeah, it really is, because he covers that paint up and he denies shots with authority. In last year's title game in Philadelphia, North Carolina dropped it to Isaiah Thomas and Indiana 63-50. A bitter pill for sure for these Tar Heels.
Here's Jordan. He is hauled in by the Hoyas.
A frustrating night for the Tar Heels, being forced into tough, bad shots by Georgetown. The Hoyas certainly playing championship defense right now.
Pass to Bailey. Now here's Duncan. He's defended by Jordan. Floyd passes to Bailey. On the basket by Ewing. Ewing's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hoyas. And North Carolina, Mike, dropping last year's NCAA championship game.
It's a huge motivating factor for their returners. Guys like James Worthy, Sam Perkins. They said that loss fueled them during off-season workouts.
Boy, those are terrific college basketball players. Worthy, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
So smooth in everything he does. Worthy is absolutely worthy of all the accolades he receives.
Green, he's checked in for the Hoyas. Weber comes in for Duncan. Mike, for each school, a chance to make some history tonight.
Georgetown looking for their first national title. UNC, they haven't won it all in 25 years.
The Hoyas have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Tar Heels trail by 15. Outside Jordan. Got it. Good job on the low post. Jordan's got 15 points.
In this huge game, Michael Jordan is stepping into the spotlight.
Back to Nash. Back to Weber. Lets it go. The Hoyas with another miss. And so here now, North Carolina. Outside Jordan. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Green. Since the break, Clark, a great job by Georgetown defensively.
They're making things hard on the Tar Heels offense. No easy looks allowed so far.
Here's Ewing. They get it back. Green, no luck. And so Jordan will bring it up for North Carolina. It's a 13-point game. From 13, got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Duncan, he's checked in for the Hoyas.
Substitution on the court.
Duncan against Jordan. Great D that time from Duncan. Tipped away. Here's Floyd, and the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot.
Georgetown trying to get their first national title. This is a program that missed the NCAAs for 32 straight years. Just their second ever appearance in the Final Four.
Out to Ewing. Now the pass to Floyd. Now Nash. Green left side. Back to Duncan. Right wing. To stop the drought. In his last game for the Hoyas, Sleepy Floyd is hoping to lead his school to a title.
Floyd, with that sweet jumper, gets a lot of his points in the mid-range area.
Barnett passes to Jordan. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call, and he'll shoot two. That's on Patrick Ewing. And unlike North Carolina, Georgetown was not considered a blue blood in college hoops.
No, I tell you what, that changed, though, Kevin, when John Thompson got hired 11 years ago.
It did.
Yeah, Georgetown was considered a small hoop school. Now, they are a premier program. A title would cement them amongst the nation's best.
Their recruiting has been terrific. And the Hoyas making a change here. McCray's checked in.
Taking people to school with moves like that.
On the wing, Jordan. It's stolen by Duncan. Here's Floyd. Barnett covering. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
On the offensive end, Floyd can be very impressive. He's already scored over 2,000 points in his career with Georgetown.
Good on both. Tar Heels trail by 19. Driving in.
Make no doubt about it. I'm loving it.
What a throwdown. Talk about hang time. Wow. Jordan showing off his incredible bounce.
Pass to Ewing. Here's McCray, covered by Worthy. Here's Duncan. Rebound, North Carolina. Worthy's got his fourth rebound in this one.
If you want to win an NCAA title, you need plays like that from Jordan. Effort on the defensive end.
Jordan against Nash. Jordan, high post, passes it to Barnett. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Again and again, Ewing owning the glass. A major factor tonight.
Nash outside. Pass to Floyd. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, the officials won't let that slide. I mean, they're eager to call out those illegal screens as well. They should be.
I do think he was trying to get there, but you've got to be completely planted.
Timeout called, the Tar Heels.
During this timeout, they have to be talking about how to improve the offense.
I think they're drawing up their best play, trying to get an easy bucket, a good after-timeout play.
Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
High basketball IQ play. They're changing his shot in the air so he could avoid the defense. Can't fault him for creativity there.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Now the Hoyas with it. They're on a 16-7 run. And there's the pass to Weber. Shoots over Adams. The Hoyas with another miss. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for North Carolina. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Nash. Kick out to Adams, and another shot. And the basket by Thomas.
Can't allow them to burn you on the offensive glass there. That's simply on the defense in my mind.
Well, like coaches always say, remember to box out. When you don't, this is what happens.
Nash against Monroe. Davis, the pass to Bailey. Near the three-point line, it's Nash. The Hoyas with another miss.
And people will say he shouldn't take that mid-range look. But he had the space and is capable of making it.
He was their top scorer today, but, you know, he really had to work for it. He'll need to be more efficient in the future for this club to reach its full potential.
Adams against Weber. Adams brings the double team. Back to Weber.
These schools' talented freshmen, they will have a lot to say about who wins tonight.
And so off the tip, it's Georgetown. In the Hoyas backcourt, Sleepy Floyd and Roy Duncan, with John Nash and Harold McRae at the forward. And star Pat Ewing is the five. For UNC, it's Adam Barnett and Michael Jordan at the guard spot. At forward, Greg Bacon and All-American James Worthy. And Sam Perkins is the center. Duncan. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one. Clark, Ewing, and Jordan. Incredible freshman talents in different ways.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, Ewing's MO is to dominate the inside defensively. Rebounding and blocking shots, rim protecting, scoring near the hoop. Jordan is looking to get his by shooting and slashing. Play lockdown perimeter D. Boy, it's a joy to watch both of these guys play, and I can't wait to see them get out.
I can't wait either. The Hoyas shooting their first free throws here tonight. Clark and Mike, as we know, two big rule differences between the college and NBA game. No three-point line and NCAA basketball. And Clark, no shot clock as well.
Yeah, I think those rules, Kevin, favor teams that focus on the inside play. Guys like Pat Ewing. It also rewards those teams that are patient. Teams like UNC, who are prone to play a delay game at times.
Working the blocks. Perkins making the defense commit and gets a whistle.
The Tar Heels shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. He hits both from the strike.
This is what makes him tough. A big guy who can knock him down from the strike.
Pass to Nash. Here's Floyd.
Right there!
Duncan outside. Pass to Floyd. Out to Duncan. It's Ewing high post. A shot by Duncan. Nobody around. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, this UNC team, they're known for their delay game. Without a shot clock, they'll hold the ball late, which in turn will shorten the games.
And you know, Mike, that style's worked extremely well for them this season. North Carolina has won 15 straight games and overall 31-2.
And without question, it's a packed house. For more, let's go now to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. They are expecting upwards of 60,000 people tonight in the New Orleans Dome. This is just the second title game ever played in a dome. Both teams were concerned about depth perception with shooting in a huge building. In the semifinals 2 days ago, both teams shot under their season averages. We'll see how they adjust tonight. Kevin?
Will indeed. Thank you, D.A. This is the first title game in a dome in 11 years.
In amongst the big, bad Carolina defense, Sleepy Floyd gets it to go. You know, before this weekend, none of these guys have played in a dome. It's hard to shoot in these places, Clark.
Yeah, you know, I think sometimes, Mike, that's a tad overrated, but there is something to the fact that your depth perception is a little bit off. You can't really simulate what it's like in a dome. But I think you look for these teams to really attack and not settle for jump shots.
Something that makes Michael Jordan's performance even more impressive, he's only a freshman. And here he is in the starting five of the finals.
He has to make that. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
You got to make sure that you're stationary and set when you're going to set a screen. Any kind of movement typically will draw the whistle.
Yeah, he made things easy for the ref right there. Clear offensive foul on the pick.
The pass to Bailey. Green against Worthy. Bailey passes to Nash. Here's Floyd. From 18 feet away, the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
At 7 feet tall, Ewing can make short work of these plays. Grabs the ball and sends it back.
Outside Jordan. And Ewing sends it back.
Let's see how that early block from Ewing changes North Carolina's game plan. Pat is such a force.
And it's in there.
Floyd, a willing passer and a nice feed that time. Very popular as Sleepy in the Hoyas locker room.
And the Tar Heels call time here.
Hopefully, Coach has some ideas on how to get this offense on track.
I'm sure he's got something to draw up for them, probably focusing on getting them easy shots.
And so here now, North Carolina. They trail by 9 points. Jordan, the pass to Barnett. Left side, Jordan. Do not test Pat Ewing. Wow, try someone else.
The 7-footer Patrick Ewing in the mind of the Tar Heel shooters.
And the basket by Bailey.
They've been the aggressors right from the start, asserting themselves from the very beginning.
Yeah, they're setting the tone, and they're doing it on both ends of the floor.
Outside, Jordan. He feeds it to Perkins. Perkins scoring on Ewing. That is a massive matchup tonight.
Great decision by Jordan, giving it up. Pretty wise beyond his years.
Playing in his final game at Georgetown, senior guard Eric Sleepy Floyd with just about 2,300 career points. Floyd is the all-time leader in Hoyas basketball history.
Here's Bailey. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. Tar Heels trail by 11. Barnett passes to Worthy. Jordan looking around. That one doesn't go.
And a bit of a shooting slump here. I mean, he can't seem to get anything going.
As a coach, this is when you want to draw up something that gets him an easy look at the rim, or at least a chance to go to the line.
And Clark, the man they call Sleepy. Floyd is 6'3", and some kind of excitement for the Hoyas.
Love the way he plays with such flair and enthusiasm and energy. He's the focal point of the Georgetown attack, and I really expect Sleepy Floyd to be a first-round draft pick in the upcoming NBA draft.
He is a dynamo for sure.
Yep.
Perkins against Ewing. Rebound, North Carolina. Mike, when we take a look out on the court, there's so much talent out there right in front of us on the floor.
Kevin, there are at least 5 bona fide NBA players in this game. Ewing, Jordan, Perkins, Floyd, Worthy. A star-studded championship game.
And the Hoyas making a change here. Duncan's checked in.
Ball coming, ball coming.
Outside Jordan. Great tee that time from Green. Hoyas leading by 15. Inside. It's Ewing that time on the assist from Duncan. And it's 6 points for Patrick Ewing.
Inside, Ewing has the advantage against the Tar Heels. Tight, reach, hard to cut him off.
Well, there's a reason it was way off. He got fouled.
Yeah, easy whistle.
The Tar Heels have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Weber, he's checked in for the Hoyas. Here's Floyd. Nash outside. Passes it to Floyd. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on James Worthy.
Georgetown center Pat Ewing, the 7-foot freshman sensation, was born in Jamaica. Played lots of soccer and cricket as a youngster. His family moved to Boston for high school, and the rest is history.
And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for Georgetown. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Here's Ewing. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Ewing.
Establishing that dominant force inside early. Ewing's a handful for UNC.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And naturally, Coach, when the Ewings moved to Boston, Pat picked up the game of basketball.
Boy, did he ever. Becoming one of the most sought-after recruits ever. Pat visited a few schools, including North Carolina, but Ewing picked Georgetown.
I think you liked Big John Thompson, didn't it? Georgetown was focusing in on guard Michael Jordan. And Clark Gate held him in check so far.
Well, remember now, he's only a freshman. And this is Michael Jordan's first title game, so he might just need some time to get comfortable out there.
He may not need too much time, though. Well, Gastonia, North Carolina, a small town of less than 50,000 people, features 2 stars in tonight's title game. David Aldridge has more.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Now, James Worthy of North Carolina and Sleepy Floyd of Georgetown both hail from Gastonia. While they grew up going to church together, they went to rival high schools. Despite James being highly recruited and Floyd going under the radar, it was Sleepy's Hunter Hess High that got the better of James's Ashbrook in the 1977 state title game.
David, that is a great story and very interesting. Thank you very much. Hey, Mike, they say Gastonia, North Carolina, pretty much shut down tonight, all glued to the game.
You are correct. Everyone in that town is watching this game. Worthy with a chance to avenge the state title loss with a national title win.
Wouldn't that be something?
The conference freshman of the year, guard Michael Jordan, appears headed to start him.
And out of bounds, the Hoyas will take it. Bailey is checked in for the Hoyas. Duncan comes in for Floyd.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Weber. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Duncan right side. Unloads. Green in the post. He's against Perkins. Green finds Davis. Weber in the post. Guarded by Jordan. Bailey misses.
Not exactly the highest percentage look right there.
Yeah, coaching staff perhaps looking for something better than that.
And so it's the Georgetown Hoyas. And as dusk descends over the French Quarter here in New Orleans, Louisiana, we're ready to go with the second half. With Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Coming to you live from New Orleans, North Carolina and Georgetown. Tonight, we'll crown a champion.
During this year's NCAA tournament, North Carolina is shooting over 75% in second halves. Some tremendous post-halftime play.
They've got Bacon. Worthy out there with Perkins. Then it's Barnett. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for North Carolina.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to McCray. Nash up on top. He kicks it to Duncan. Back to Nash. Pass to Floyd. It's hauled in by the Tar Heels. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. In the tournament, Clark, the Tar Heels over 75% after the break. How have they shot it so well?
There are a number of factors, Kevin, but I think one of the primary ones is patience. UNC has that stall game, if you will. They're looking for the best shot, and they wait for the right shot. The experience of James Worthy, I think, helps them with that as well.
Helps them a lot. The shot's good from Nash. Hey, Clark, give the Hoyas defense credit. They're limiting Tar Heel freshman guard Michael Jordan so far.
I agree. Credit earned and deserved. It's difficult shooting in a dome. Perhaps Jordan struggling with that a bit.
Oh, that's a good point.
I like that Jordan won't back away. He doesn't back off. Even against tough defense, he takes the shot.
Gordon's checked in for Duncan.
A frustrating night for the Tar Heels, being forced into tough, bad shots by Georgetown. The Hoyas certainly playing championship defense right now.
Jordan. And he banks in the lane. Jordan's got 8 points.
Getting the shot to go despite the contact. That's a tough move by Jordan.
Hoyas leading by 21. Here's Floyd. He has 5. Shoots a fader. And it's off the back rim. No good. Great job by the Tar Heels so far, neutralizing Pat Ewing.
Well, you have to box that out clearly. And you can't over-attack him with your offense. UNC doing a nice job keeping Ewing in check. So far.
Nash outside.
If you want to win an NCAA title, you need plays like that from Jordan. Effort on the defensive end.
And stolen by Nash. The pass to Floyd. And he gets the bucket. He has 7.
Stay aggressive. I don't ever like to see teams pump the brakes when they've got the lead. Stay aggressive, attack, a fantastic way to pad your cushion.
Absolutely. You know a run is coming.
Passes to Barnett. Kicks to Jordan. Second shot opportunity. No good that time. Gordon with the defensive effort.
In last year's title game in Philadelphia, North Carolina dropped it to Isaiah Thomas and Indiana 63-50. A bitter pill for sure for these Tar Heels.
And North Carolina, Mike, dropping last year's NCAA championship game.
It's a huge motivating factor for their returners. Guys like James Worthy, Sam Perkins. Flying high, Jordan levitates.
Duncan outside. Ewing the pass to Floyd. And here is Green. Davis finds Ewing. Double team on Ewing. Davis, that's for 2. And that one goes long. Mike, for each school, a chance to make some history tonight.
Georgetown looking for their first national title. UNC, they haven't won it all in 25 years.
And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Hoyas. Bacon is checked in for North Carolina. And Georgetown also making a switch. Nash is checked in for Davis. That's tipped. Some room here for Duncan. The Hoyas with another miss. Tar Heels trail by 21.
Reaching foul. Harry Green. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Off the inbound. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And there's Patrick Ewing on the assist by Nash.
Patrick Ewing.
Nash has got 3 assists tonight.
At just a shade under 7 feet tall, really hard to cover Ewing in space.
Poke loose. Pass to Jordan. Over Duncan. Jordan can't get that one to fall.
Georgetown trying to get their first national title. This is a program that missed the NCAAs for 32 straight years. Just their second ever appearance in the Final Four.
And the rebound goes to Duncan. Hoyas leading by 23. Here's Floyd. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Barnett taking 2
And
shots.
unlike North Carolina, Georgetown was not considered a blue blood in college hoops.
No, I tell you what, that changed, though, Kevin, when John Thompson got hired 11 years ago.
It did.
Yeah, Georgetown was considered a small hoop school. Now, they are a premier program. A title would cement them amongst the nation's best.
Their recruiting has been terrific. Duncan outside. Nash outside. Floyd passes to McCray. He dishes it to Duncan. Chalk up 2 there.
That's the kind of look you're working towards. Nice play.
Roy Duncan. One shot. At the line for 1.
Jordan with the ball. It's hauled in by the Hoyas. Here's Floyd. To the paint, stolen. And now the Tar Heels on the break. Worthy dishes to Jordan. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he lays it straight in.
I love that possession. Get the ball close to the hoop. A winning play.
And so here now, North Carolina. They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed.
This is what happens to streaky shooters. He couldn't miss in the first half, and now... These schools' talented freshmen, they will have a lot to say about who wins tonight.
And it's the Hoyas to start out. In the Hoyas backcourt, Sleepy Floyd and Roy Duncan, with John Nash and Harold McCray at the forward. And star Pat Ewing is the 5. For UNC, it's Adam Barnett and Michael Jordan at the guard spots. At forward, Craig Bacon and All-American James Worthy. And Sam Perkins is the center. Here's Jordan. Do not test Pat Ewing. Wow, try someone else.
I like that Jordan won't back away. He doesn't back off. Even against tough defense, he takes the shot.
The Tar Heels shooting their first free throws of this one. Free throw good, Jordan. And both free throws good for Jordan.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Floyd passes to Duncan. Now here's Nash. Pass to McCray. To the inside. Here's Duncan, and he uses the glass on the layup. Clark Ewing and Jordan, incredible freshman talents in different ways.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, Ewing's MO is to dominate the inside defensively, rebounding and blocking shots, rim protecting. scoring near the hoop. Jordan is looking to get his by shooting and slashing. Play lockdown perimeter D. Boy, it's a joy to watch both of these guys play, and I can't wait to see them get after it.
I can't wait either. And without question, it's a packed house. For more, let's go now to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. They are expecting upwards of 60,000 people tonight in the New Orleans Dome. This is just the second title game ever played in a dome. Both teams were concerned about depth perception with shooting in a huge building. In the semifinals 2 days ago, both teams shot under their